Well, that was strange what happened yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was fucking crazy. We crashed the system. And fuck anybody who says we didn't. Because it was just a coincidence and it happened right in the middle of the fucking show when we're doing certain things at a certain time. It's just a coincidence.
And,
it wasn't us at all.
Not just that. Okay, several things happened. Okay, so it crashed. Now, before it crashed, if you remember, it kicked me off again. It froze the system where we couldn't finish the one video that was playing. So it kicked me off. So I had to reboot the computer just to get back on. And then, of course, that's my – sorry about that's done. That's the ring thing. And then different people got kicked off. I accidentally somehow kicked you off when I was doing it. And then, of course, the shutdown. And then once the video got posted, what happened if you try to watch the video yesterday?
Yeah, they shut it.
They put a disclaimer.
Yeah, they put a disclaimer. Which one was it? I don't remember nothing being removed.
It wasn't the long one, of course. It wasn't the longer one where it kicked me off the computer. It wasn't the lightning one. It was the one before the lightning with the helium gas.
I watched that one on the video. It's there still.
Is it still there?
It's still there. I watched
maybe they trimmed the BBC part. Or you know how that video had a little intro?
Yeah. Maybe I don't know, dude. It looks like I saw the whole fucking thing, man. It seemed like everything was there. Everything was there. I don't know.
But see, what happens is what it does. A lot of people think, well, you're able to get it on there. Yes, you are. But when a video first appears, that's when most people jump to it.
Yeah.
So when you have a percentage of people trying to go to it and you can't get in, there's a high percentage that those people don't come back and check. Yeah. So you lose a lot of views on it, and so they screw you in so many different ways.
Yeah, it was like StreamYard got bombed. StreamYard itself got bombed. Well, no, it's not StreamYard because all the channels across the fucking board on YouTube got bombed. The whole goddamn thing shut down. Everybody froze. Well, even when my audio went off at one time, it completely was going haywire. It was going fucking. It was just shut itself off. I couldn't get it back on. It took me a little bit to get it synced back up with this. Everything, man. This whole fucking place was electrical, dude. I had electrical anomalies like crazy inside here, man. It was like fucking crazy. I don't know. I'm exhausted. I woke up feeling like I got zapped a little bit, man. I ain't lying. Fucking beat up. We really pushed it hard yesterday. I thought it was fun. Keep it easy. For the sidebar, we're going to keep it easy today.
Yeah, no, I thought it was great. A lot of good information went out there, and it's up to the individual person. Yeah. We're not, like I said, I was not trying to push flat Earth on anybody, but it's nice to hear information on all sides. So at least you know a little bit more on why somebody believes something, and then it's up to you to do your own research and check.
Yeah, I saw that today. I saw that today. Now remember, I do. Fuck it, I don't care. I scienced the shit out of this stuff. So immediately I got up and I looked at. I got my book out and I started going on YouTube, started looking at it, see if anybody has any responses. Immediately, some of my controls that I watch all the time that don't come to our sites, they just kind of watch them afar. We're putting out videos opposing flat Earth. I mean, in it, blatant fucking. We just watched a video. Fuck this whole movement. I'm against it. Don't go for it. Don't drink the Kool-Aid kind of shit on us. Now, I got to remind people we are only having the conversation for you to learn and for you to do it yourself and make your own decisions. Don't follow a fucking guru off a cliff. Now, I'm convinced this ain't my home. That is not my fucking yellow sun. That's a white piece of shit ball that I don't know what it is. And those aren't my stars. This isn't my fucking home. Now, I stress people that green light was on top from me, and then I know the stars were from the Central Valley with a big, wide open fucking. Those aren't the same stars. And the Navy, those aren't the same. It is the same sun. It's the wrong rotation. The moon keeps switching fucking sides. It ain't correct. So as of now, I'm not saying I was ever a flat. I believed around Earth, but I ain't there no more, Toto. I keep saying I'm here now. And what I'm seeing here is part of my math and part of my fucking science, and I'm saying it ain't real. Now, it ain't real. So what I'm seeing, these guys are making fucking sense. That Earth, we're in a fixed position at the moment. I don't know why. I don't know how I got here, but it's fixed. Like it or not, get the fuck over it. It's fixed. So I don't know what to tell people. I'm not trying to put anybody down, but it is, in my opinion, fixed. So now I'm moving forward with my mind expansion. I'm moving forward with my train of thought, and I'm incorporating everything into a nice little pile of things about this place. People need to start doing the same thing and stop listening to people tell you the fucking lies. Because if you remember the yellow sun, then that thing ain't yours. Then you start rethinking where you're at. Again, maybe give it up. Say, hey, we've been abducted by aliens. We've been put into a fucking aquarium, and then that's where you're at. If that's happy for you, you don't have a god, you're in an aquarium. And it's easier for the science heads. Or for the
believe in it? Good. If you don't, then you don't, But but the thing is about Joey, he explains it so well.
Yeah, very well.
So well. So it makes you think. Even if you're around Earth, 100% around Earth, but when he explains how the meteorites on the other video before yesterday,
it's
plausible, and how it works, how lava works. I mean, he knows his shit.
Yeah, and I'm mowing it over myself. I'm doing the science, and I debunk people. People know Robert Wood. I don't have friends in the community. People rejected me a long fucking time ago. They hate my guts. So I'm not sucking nobody's dick. I'm not giving anybody fucking bowing down to nobody. I'm looking at the facts. I'm looking at the data, and it's plausible.
Well, I like what. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not gonna do a lot of chats on the screen, but I like what this one person did right. There is so much disfo being pushed by the big effers. So you have to do your own research for 1,000 hours to get to the bottom of it. They will never give you the truth, but it's true, no curve. And that's it. And that's about it. I mean, it's up to you.
It's up to you as an individual. Don't follow the sheep. Don't follow the sheep off the mountain. Don't follow a false guru. Don't follow false shit. These guys come out. They present the data. They put it there for debate. You're welcome to take it, wipe your ass with it, run away with it, and go back to whatever false fucking reality you want to live in. That's awesome, because even that's happy. If you're happy, just be happy wherever you're at. Now, me, I like answers. And this ain't my home. So this ain't it. This ain't it. That sky is not the color I remember. So when these guys are giving me this information, I'm having to write it down. And I'm saying, yeah, it's plausible. It's plausible. Am I doing the flat earth dance and jumping around? I'm saying it's plausible now. It's plausible. Take it down. At least do your own data and ask yourself, is it plausible? And then allow all the other solutions on the table too. Put it all out there. Put plausibilities, have multiple plausibilities. You could still have your round earth if that's what you have. That's what you can keep it. It ain't mine. It ain't round right now. I don't know where it's going to go to. And I don't know what's going to happen. But in this place, it's not for me. So the plausibility is that it's fixed. And so I want to encourage people to be careful when you have these people telling you otherwise. Fine, keep the old faith going, but make sure you know things can be plausible at the same time. That's all I'm saying. Keep an open mind.
And I don't think people not hate you. I know what you're talking about. There's some channels that likes to bash you and all that. And these same channels, I've even seen these same channels even bash Brian Staveley. They made a show called Shells. I think what it is they're afraid of you guys because you're speaking the truth loud. You're not afraid to hold back. You're going to give it all. You're not giving a little inch. You're giving it all right there, right now. And it's how you take it. I think some shows want to hold like a little bit here, make it spread out. No.
Yeah. Well, they got their jobs. They're living this reality. This is their reality. This is where they're either from here, always been here, and like I said, everybody's awake. There is no, I don't give a fuck who says it. Everybody has the Mandela effect. Everybody. Either just deny it, ignore it, but everybody has a residual memory 100% down the fucking line. Everybody does. Everybody. I don't care who you think you are. You've got a residual memory. So everybody does. So some people have a little bit more. They're a little bit more into the Jedi stage where they're everything's fucking fake. Right down to somebody else put out a video today, and I'm not putting anybody down. In fact, my information is for people to use. It's for free. You can use it, do whatever you want with it. Just do whatever you want with it. And I've been shouting out about the threes. Remember the threes? I've been doing the threes and the 13s, the threes and the 13s for fucking God knows how long. That people who have been watching your show know I've been to threes and the 13s. Been doing it over and over again. I had a guest on my own shows that's also doing the threes and the 13s. Like, blows me away on the fucking time. This person knows it fucking like crazy. It comes to them like in their sleep. So there's a lot of us that are starting to get into the threes and the 13s and everything, into literature and through movies. It's in the thread and fabric of everything you look at. The threes, the 33s. I just watched 2 Donald Trump's fucking speeches today. The dude said 33 multiple times. He said, Hillary Clinton's emails, 33 emails. He said 33 again. Then he said 33 again. Then he said one thing was 1.3, 1 point, 1.3, 2 points. He just kept alluding to the 13s. The whole speech, the whole Donald Trump, the whole speech was 13, 33 is 13, over and over again. It's so, once you hear it, you can't stop hearing it. Then you look at I talked about it in the past. You see all these shootings, 13s, right across the fucking board. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose because you yourself did a 911 and a 13 by accident. You didn't plan it, but it happened in your show by accident. It happens to a lot of people's things by accident. They didn't plan it, but it does happen. So I saw one guy go out there and did a whole show on the 33s, and he put it out in everyone's face, and he did all this hard research. Make sure you give him money. Make sure you go to his Patreon. And I'm like, wait a minute now. Now just slow the fuck down on that fucking gear there, buddy. You didn't do no research. You just watched my videos. You watched a few of us videos talking about these numbers. You learned how to do it. And now you're out making the videos. And now you're saying, put a little fucking dime in it for all the hard work you've done. He didn't do a goddamn thing. I'm not saying anybody's names. I'm not saying anybody that knows that somebody's shouting out about the fucking 13s and the 33s. And a new video knows who this fucking cocksucker is, and tell him to throttle back and thank Robert Wood for your information and how to do it. I've been teaching people how to do it for free. I mean, if you're going to make a buck off it, that's okay, I guess. So I don't care. Go make a buck off it, but at least shout out that source, man. And don't pretend that you fucking worked your ass on fucking locating these 33s and knowing how to do it. And then all of a sudden scream for a fucking penny for it. It ain't working like that, man. I'm not against people making money. I'm not. But at least have a little courtesy for fucking sources, man. So I'm throwing that out there, too. I saw a couple of things today they were almost oppositions against the show. Like they were taking either information from the show that you, me, Brian, and all the other guests we have on here put out there, and then they take it for their own, and I don't mind it. It's free. We're supposed to wake each other up. That's the whole idea. The idea is to start the revolution of good times and get people woken up and do it that way. But let's not fucking go overboard and start stepping on people's hard working toes and shit, man.
Well, it's the same thing as when we do videos with people that jump on the show. Anybody jumps on, we allow them to use, re-mirror the show on their channel. That's the that's the deal that we made. People coming on and people we ask. But when people just take a video of us and put it on there without even asking, we don't even know who you are, bashing. That's kind of not cool. You should always ask. Like Brian always asked, Eric, I'm going to mirror this on my channel. Go for it.
Absolutely. I'm a freedom of fucking everything, man. What I say is you take it, you're free. I get people love narcotics. It's for free. You can have it. Go ahead. Get off. I play shows. Do what you do. Again, I'm not against people doing it. Because not everybody in this fucking community has any fucking money. I'm broke as shit. So I don't blame anybody but let's remember to be, courteous of other people. There was this one today. I'm like, come on, man. You blatantly took the shit right. But I don't care. And God's got a plan. So God's got a plan. I just felt I've got plenty of wealth in fucking God. God makes me feel like I'm fucking filthy rich every fucking day. I might walk out with a penny in my pocket. I'll just throw it on the ground. In fact, I'll take a penny. I'll put it on the ground. If I have a penny, I always put it on the ground because it gives somebody hope, because it gives somebody good luck. I always put it heads up. So when somebody walks by and finds a penny heads up, they know they're going to have good luck the whole day. That's better than any donation I can afford. This is how I donate. I put a penny heads up, and somebody's going to feel good the entire day. Well, I've got good luck. I've been doing that. I put the penny heads up. It's all I can afford to do. Again, I shout out and again, tip your waitresses. If you've got people out there giving you solid information that busting their ass for it, throw them a little bit of throw them a dime for a coffee. God damn it, hell yeah. Throw them a dime for a coffee. Hell yeah. I'm 100% behind that. Some people out there, man, they're just they're taking this shit and just don't even fucking shout out anybody else. God.
No. In the future, on just do a little shout out on Tuesday. We're gonna have actually gonna have two guests on the show Tuesday. The Witch Goddess is coming back on, and Joey wants to come back on with the Witch Goddess because we're gonna be asking the Witch Box, Mandela effect, and flat Earth questions because we both intrigued when we asked the Ghost Box, is the Earth round or flat? It said fixed. I mean, it's fun, guys. It's fun, but it's just fun. But
you could debunk it, you could throw it away, you could do whatever. I enjoyed what I heard. I can go to bed at night and made me feel a little better when I sleep. I know, outside of whatever. I like the word fixed, and it allows me to expand my mind.
Yes,
it really does. After yesterday's show, I was depressed about not being able to go up to the fucking stars because there ain't none. But the fact that Brian, there he is, Brian, and they were talking about how it expands past the horizon, that possibly the Earth outside of the snow little area can go out further. To me, that's my new horizon. Now, my instinct is to go to Antarctica. I want to go past that point. Now, that's my hope now. That's my expansion. I got it back. I got that feeling back. I know I can stretch out somewhere.
Fixed. You can say the government's fixed. You can expand it to, like you said, it's fixed where we're not allowed to see the truth. I mean, you can expand that word to anything.
I'm dreaming of going past Antarctica and see what's beyond it. That's my dream now. So I have it back. My exploration is back. It makes me feel good. I can go sideways. What the fuck? Fuck that. You fall down and get hurt. I'm going that way. Or I'm going that way.
A lot of people agree. I mean, this guy wrote, I love the Mandela effect, paranormal, UFO, and flat earthers because I got an open mind. Good word. Open mind.
Yeah.
I can't read that last part, but basically he has an open mind, and that's what you ask for.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people are saying the same thing you're saying. Many people become convinced FE is just a psyop, which is the psyop part. So they miss it. They miss that. It's also true, though, being played as psyop is part of Disfino, an impossible model and mockery. I mean,
I don't give a shit.
People are writing some really good stuff on the right side. I mean, not sentence. They're writing paragraphs. Look at this one. Look at this one. Rich people are too comfortable with the system and how it is. They don't have to worry when their car breaks down or their kid gets sick. So they never look into why the system's broken.
Yeah. Well, they're living the fat life.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not lying.
There's no such thing as money. There's no such. I've proved it to people. Watch my old videos. I proved that there's no such thing as money. When I tapped into my Social Security number at the Federal Reserve and I pulled out fucking unlimited amounts of money and paid off all kinds of shit, and I didn't have to pay back nothing. Okay, so all I did was pull it out of a computer. So I've already proved that there's no such thing as a banking system. I've already proved that you could use your own Social Security number and pull the money out. However, they've stopped you from doing it. I did it. So I'm confident, and I can tell you 100%, there is no such thing as money. So anybody with a certain amount of money, whatever they just have somebody with authority giving it to them, flipping them whatever button they can on the computer. This is what you're allowed.
Let me tell you what I heard in a car driving Oliver to his school. Yeah. My wife listens to some videos about how to make money, last longer or whatever. And she was listening to something about rich people. The only way you can still believe in spinning space globe is if you refuse to look into it.
That's it.
Okay. So she was listening about this rich lady, right? How stingy she is with her money. She's so fucking stingy. She don't spend a dime. But there's the thing that you go too far with. When this woman had people came over, right? She asked that they want food. Okay. This woman is so fucking stingy with her money. She served them she served them sandwiches that had fish, something with fish in it. Why the fuck I can't think of it?
Tuna fish?
Tuna fish. I'm sorry. My brain is wiped out. Tuna fish, right?
Tuna fish sandwiches?
So this person is at her house, right? Eating the sandwich. She's like, tastes a little fishy. She looks her head over. She sees cans of cat food.
Ooh.
Okay? Because the rich woman said, well, listen, tuna fish can costs 89 cents. I could get a can of cat food for 59 cents. I save 30 cents. Listen, I don't care if you're rich or not. I don't care how stingy. If you're going to feed me something, right? If you're going to feed me something, just tell me I'm fucking eating cat food. That is wrong. Some of these rich people, and then when she needs to get a flight to LA, she goes to these small airports, like airplanes, goes there. Are you flying there? I need to fly there, but I don't want to pay nothing.
Oh my God. She's living in her own prison. That's a sickness. That's a sickness. That's bad. She's living in her own prison, man. She's living in her own prison. I like that we were kids. I like that we were kids and Dad would take us up the whole fucking hunting season, man. And we make our own little log cabins. We had our own tents. We basically lived there for fucking weeks at a time. We had the mulligan stews. We had these, we don't ask what's in the stew kind of a thing. Big John would bring, what meat is this? We don't ask. Okay. We don't know what's fucking mountain lion. We don't know what's in that fucking pot, but you're eating. And I love the hikes and the fishing. You fished, you caught your fish. Everything you needed was right there, man. I loved it. It was the best time of my life growing up living like that. You didn't need much money.
Well, now, if you're like Road Warrior, you're Mad Max. If you're out in the middle of the desert, I can understand eating dog food. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's about the only exception to the rule.
Yeah. If you're like in the desert being chased by other marauders looking for your fucking V8, I'm sure you can whip out a couple of cans of fucking Alamo. What do they call it? Alamo, whatever. The little wagon that goes in a circle. The Alamo, whatever wagon goes in a circle. You round up the circles, whatever the wagon circles. You're eating fucking dog food, man. Although there is a shitty ass trick I did learn, though. It's kind of important. So those of you that want to fuck people over, you can always. What do you got there? You guys can always take. What is that?
We're gonna take. We're gonna have fun here. We're gonna have fun. Cool. All right. We're gonna take. If you get less than 10 to 15 on this Mandela effect quiz, you're probably in an alternative reality. I found a quiz, right? I found a quiz online, and I thought, what the hell? Let's just do a Mandela effect quiz.
Yeah,
it'd be fun. It's kind of like I did not answer these questions. I'm doing this for the first time too. So I want everybody in the. Can you see it on the screen like this? Can you see it pretty good?
Yeah, I can see it.
So I want everybody to let's look at this quiz, right? I just want to have fun on a Friday, something light.
Yeah. And disclaimer, guys, I'm shitty at stuff. So I'm not going to have the right fucking memory. I'm not going to have it correct half the fucking time either. So don't feel like if you get it wrong, if it's not your anchor memory, it's not your anchor memory. If you don't know it, you don't know it. So don't.
No, but you're right. But maybe some of these on here, there's 10 of them on here. Maybe some of these on here they never even knew there was a Mandela effect. So here's the first one, right?
Yeah, is that the hat?
What colors are Uncle Sam's hat? Now, don't give out the answer. That's everybody in the chat.
I'm just gonna shoot my head.
What do you think the hat is? You guys think the hat is blue, or do you think the hat is red? Now, when I click on what I think it is gonna, if it says wrong, that means you got it right. It is a Mandela effect. If it says correct, that's what it really is in real life. So I want to give everybody a chance on this one first. What colors are Uncle Sam's hat? Is it red and white, or is it blue and white? So if you're in the chat, I want you guys, okay, Michael Healy put red and white, which Michael is a good friend of the channel. I love having him on. And you know what? On Thursday yesterday, I didn't thank him for jumping on Tuesday when you left. He was fantastic. We had a good time. So Michael, thank you for coming on for the second half of that show on Tuesday. I appreciate it. Okay, so Pyridoxine oxide put blue. Nope. Oh, then he put red is like Waldo. Oh, okay. So here I go. Now, this is what I remember. Now, I didn't take this before. I just put it on for the first time. I remember it was red and white because red and white is the colors, right? I mean,
we have propaganda posters at my workplace.
Red and white. We'll see what it is.
Yeah, I remember red and white straight.
Okay, it's wrong. So he's wearing blue now. So I remember it as red. So everybody, he's wearing blue, and he says, "I want you for the U.S. Army."
I remember the stripes.
Yep. So let's go to the next one. What is the name of this candy bar? Now, what it is it's giving you a picture of both. It's giving a picture without the little force, the dash that's in. So you see Kit Kat and you see Kit Dash Cat. Now, what I remember, now I don't even really buy Kit Kat anymore, but I remember it has a dash.
Yeah, well, more than that for me because the double K's weren't like that. The font is wrong. The font is wrong. Beyond that, the font is wrong. The T is wrong. The font is wrong. They didn't have that curl on it. See the curl on the T? Fuck the dash, man. The fucking curl on the T's, the slash on the T.
Yeah, I don't remember those curls.
No, like a fishing hook. What the hell? I don't remember that. Now just me, only me. Don't think people out there just don't jump on the wagon and fuck up your memory, man. Stick with your anchor memory. Don't listen to me. I have bad memory problem. I literally only keep 20% of my memory a day, people. I have a difficulty. It's for real. So when people say you have a memory problem, I'm gonna say, yeah, you are 100% correct. I do.
Yeah. And one person in the chat says the Kit Kat with the dash, but still doesn't look right. So someone that agrees with you. It's more than just a dash. But for this little thing, I think it's a dash.
Yeah, it's a dash.
Wrong. So we know that right now it doesn't have the dash. And like you said, you're seeing more effects and goes beyond the dash. You're also saying the T has a curve where the T didn't even have a curve before.
Yeah, there's a fishing hook on there. But these are all codes. These are codes in them. I read them as codes.
Yeah. This is fun. Like I said, this is just fun. This is just going down each one and just having fun. Now here we go. This one is the fruit of the loom. What does the fruit of the loom logo looks like? So you have a logo with and without.
Cornucopia.
Now, if I was answering this, now people in the chat, what do you think it is? I think, my opinion, it has it because why would you have fruit without it? It looks naked without it.
I remember the Fruit of the Loom commercials, and they had the cornucopia, but also had the guy in the apple suit, the guy in the grape suit. Which one is the black guy? You guys remember? I think the black guy was the purple grapes. We're not being racist, by the way. I'm just saying that the African American gentleman, he was. I think he was the purple grapes, if I remember right. There was a big fat white guy that was the apple. Oh God, I think a little whiny guy was the white grapes, and then the African American guy was the purple grapes. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. One of them was the African American guy. I think it was the purple grapes. Only because that would be the racist thing for them to do at that time.
I think what I hate is I'm looking on my iPad with the chat to see what they're putting in, but I think the iPad is like 30 seconds behind because I'm still getting answers for the Kit Kat. But that's fine. That's fine. So I think it's this one. I think it's like you said, the one with then without. So here we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna press it. There we go. Here.
If you want to go one more advance, tell me which one the African American gentleman was. Which grape was he? I remember purple, but I could be wrong.
No, I remember
he's in the
purple
Fruit of the Looms.
I remember joking. I'm sorry, not joking like in a bad way, but I remember joking like, oh, they put a black man in the darkest color, not the white.
The darkest grapes. Yeah.
No, I'm not trying to be. I'm not being racist. I'm just saying.
I already put a disclaimer out there. For those of you guys out there, you already know the disclaimer out there. We're not like that.
Okay.
But that's what I remember. I remember he had the grape, like the purple grape cap on his head, like a Jewish cap, or like a cap, like I have a cap on. And then they had the apple guy, and then, oh God, yeah. But he was definitely
wrote in the chat. Elwood wrote, "I think a banana is missing." Did it have a banana?
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Oh fuck, dude! Wait a minute, man.
Wasn't there a banana? He might be right.
Seconds, man. No, I think he's right. I think
someone else wrote,
banana guy.
Good call. Wasn't there a banana? That's a great thing. I could have sworn a banana went between the yellow and the purple on the bottom, and it was in the front.
Is this a bad judge of character for me that I remember the black man with the grapes, but I'm having a hard time with the banana, but I do know there was a banana? What does that say? I'm not racist, man. That would make me laugh. It would do something like that but there was a banana, right?
That's crazy. That's I think it was a banana.
But I also remember, guys, in my time, the bananas had seeds. There were seeds in the banana because I would take a bite off the banana, and I used to think to myself, how do you grow these seeds? It looked like a kiwi. It was a ring of little fine seeds in the banana. I used to make banana bread, too. And you would have it real dark. You'd have dark bananas, like let it age for the banana bread. But you'd open it up, and you can see the seeds real clear when you had them darkened. But there were seeds in the bananas. There's no more seeds in bananas.
Yeah,
there's no seeds in bananas.
No, one person said no, Nana, but I mean it's a good one. It's a check out Fruit of Loom. Oh, Michael Healy in the chat just put in a trademark justa.com on the Fruit of Loom. So you guys check that out. Good old Mike Haley. Just friend of the show, put a link in there so you can go further with the Fruit of Loom. So this is a good discussion. I like this.
I'm trying to remember the banana.
Now we're going to Target. What does the Target logo looks like?
Changed so many times. To me, it was supposed to be like Robin Hood. It was a target for arrows.
Oh shit! I God damn it! I forgot to take a picture for you, Bob, because you and I have been at Target.
Yeah.
In front of this Target now, I don't know if you can remember. I wish I would have took a picture. I could show you live because there's if you remember Target just had just a front building, just a front end.
Yeah.
Now there's this Target that has two red like concrete balls in the front, and there's like a little extra cement that goes up in the air, and there's a circle in there that you can sit on. And I went inside and I go, how long has that been there? They said it's been there for like 10 years. No, I wish I took it was dark. I remember we were in a hurry, but I wanted to take a picture to show you. Do you remember?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I remember the front of the fucking building. In fact, I was talking to a flatmate. Ironically, synchronicity was, I was talking to a flatmate today about that movie with that girl who was on roller skates, and she roller skates around the store. She's a rich girl, and there's a guy that works at Target. He's like got that black pompadour, looks like Ducky from Pretty in Pink, but he's sweeping the floors. and that rich girl breaks into the Target, and he like hangs out with her all night in Target. I don't know what that movie was called. He hangs out with her at Target, and she like roller skates all over Target, and they're both like having a great montage in Target the whole night long.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I think it was a video put out there by Seagulls, Flock of Seagulls. The Flock of Seagulls. I think it was the Flock of Seagulls. The song that was with that one.
Yeah.
And anyway, he like and then there's two thieves that try to sneak in there. They break into Target, and then so they're having to fight the two thieves in Target, and the dude's in like an orange jumper.
Yes.
What is that?
What is that called? I know exactly what you're talking about.
He's in Target. He's in Target. That's why I know Target symbol was a Target.
I'm going to give you my opinion. I remember it being a Target on the left because I remember talking about where you could make that into a bullseye game because the middle is worth this, the red is worth this, the white is worth this. And I remember being like 10, 20, 30, 40. Because the one on the right has less circles and is more of an eye versus looking like a dart game.
Yeah, and I remember that movie. Because, I mean, I didn't pay much attention to Target, man, but that movie came out in the 80s, and so that girl was on roller skates going, and she's playing music in the fucking store, and they're like, she's being all super sexy in the store, being all sexy, and the dude's like, damn! He's like on his broom, he starts to dance with her a little bit, like with his broom. In his coveralls, his orange coveralls, he's like,
it's going to kill me not knowing what the name of that movie is.
Flock of Seagulls. Yes, that's why I know Target.
I'm going to click on the one on the left.
Yes.
So it's wrong. So the one on the right is what it is now. So here's what it looks like now, but that doesn't look right. It
looks like what it's supposed to look like, an all-seeing eye.
Yeah.
It's an all-seeing eye. It's the all-seeing eye. It's the all-seeing eye. It's looking at you. It's looking at you, the all-seeing eye. It's looking at you.
If anybody in the chat wants me to copy and paste this website that I'm using, just let me know and I'll put it in the chat for you guys. If you want to have fun with this with somebody else, just let me know. Well, here I'll do it. I'll do it right now. No, I'll do it after because I don't want people to cheat. Here we go. Here's the movie. In the Saw movie, what does Jigsaw say? There's 3 sayings. Would you like to play a game? I want to play a game. Do you want to play a game?
I wasn't a fan.
Well, I watched a couple. I watched a couple. Like 1 and 2. I didn't really care for it. Once you saw the first one,
do you want to play a game?
Wasn't interesting. But I thought he said, "Would you like to play a game?" Because I thought he gave you an option without really having an option.
I said, "Do you want to play a game?" Because I don't remember. I don't remember at all.
Does anybody? Would you like to play? Okay. Oxide says, "Would you like to play a game?" That's what I think it is too. Yeah, I want to quiz my last. Okay, somebody does wants the here. Okay, so now I'll put it in the chat before we go further, just so I won't forget. So I'm gonna paste. Okay, so that's the website where I got this quiz from, guys. Okay, I'm gonna click on. I think he said, "Would you like to play a game?" But like I said, I didn't watch this too much, so I can't say even if I'm wrong or right.
Yeah,
it's really a true Mandela effect for me or not.
I'm saying, do you want to play a game?
It's wrong. So the answer is, I want to play a game.
Oh, that's the answer. That's the correct answer.
I want to play the game is what in the movie now.
What's the wrong answer then?
The wrong answer is, would you like to play a game? Which I thought he said.
Okay, so mine was completely wrong, like completely wrong.
Yeah, so I guess he says, I want to play a game. And it doesn't make sense because I thought.
I don't know. I watched it. I think I watched a little bit of the first one. I didn't even watch all of it.
Yeah, I watched it once, and that was good enough. And I watched the second one, and that was it.
I don't like anything to do with dingy white lights that remind me of an office or like a hospital. I'm like, I ain't watching that. So, shit. Here we go.
So now this is, what does Tony Tiger's nose look like? Okay. So Frosted Flakes, you got two pictures on the bottom. You got one with the black nose, and you got one with the blue nose.
Black.
I think it's the black. I'm going to write down black. That's a good one because the blue looks more towards what a cereal box looks like versus what a tiger looks like. Because the rest of his body, he has black. So the black looks more than the blue. But what is people going to put in the chat? I'm just curious what they put.
And his eyes were not yellow. His eyes were not yellow.
Both these pictures are both yellow.
Yeah, his eyes were not yellow. He had a black nose. Yeah. And his color orange is different.
Mike Haley put black. Oxide thinks the black looks normal. I mean, yeah, it does look normal. Flat put back in black. Elwood thinks it's black. I like that, back in black.
Has he got jaundice?
I would play that song, but I'll probably get a copyright.
He's got jaundice. He's got jaundice. He drinks too much.
So here we go.
He drinks too much.
I'm going to click on black. Oh, Mike thinks that he used to have white eyes.
Yeah, he's got jaundice, man. That means you could make a fermented milk. You guys didn't know that. You have mead. You can make mead from honey, fermented honey. Did you guys know that you can make a fermented milk? There is such thing as fermented milk. Milk has sugar, enough sugar to make you guys can make fermented milk. So I think Tony the Tiger is hitting the fucking milk, man.
Here we go. I'm gonna I'm clicking on black.
Totally hitting
black
the milk.
Black is wrong. So I guess the cereal now has blue.
Yeah. His eyes and the nose are incorrect. And his color is incorrect.
I think the wise thing.
Easy.
There we go.
This is easy.
What injury holding in the famous portrait? Let's see the two choices it gives you. Okay, hold on. There's Henry. There's the question mark. And the two choices that is giving you is a glove, a turkey leg. Well, first of all, why the fuck would he be holding a glove? It's a turkey leg.
Turkey leg.
Let's see what everybody else puts, because it's got to be a turkey leg. A glove? What would a glove look like?
It's the turkey leg, man. Everybody knows that fucking painting was just hilarious. Homie held up turkey leg.
Turkey leg.
I remember when I first woke up, this was out there, and I was like, man, he had a turkey leg.
Elwood got every single one wrong. Tony looks sick.
He does. You got jaundice.
Am highly affected. Okay, so I think it's a turkey leg. I'm just trying to see what multiple people put on here.
How many people out there gonna make fermented milk? You guys gonna go out there and look for the milk alcohol? I'm gonna see people in the sideboards like fermented milk. How do you make milk alcohol? Well, ask Tony the Tiger because it does exist. Okay. There was a turkey leg.
I'm gonna click on it. Wrong.
Oh, of course it's wrong. Of course
that's a glove. What the hell is that? That doesn't even look right.
I think it's a banana.
It looks like a banana or a rag.
It's a rag.
How do you call? I mean, even if they say he's holding that, but how can you say that's a glove? I mean,
It's a jerk off rag. Yeah, it's a jerk off rag.
Well, if you look, I'm not trying to be gross here, but if you look,
he's wearing a jock. Yeah, he's wearing a jock.
Ooh,
see? Do you remember the jock? Do you remember the jock? I'm looking down at his. I'm not staring at his crotch because I'm that way.
Oh, but it bulges out like a circle, like an oval shape.
That's changed. He's got a big ass bulge. Okay, seriously. Okay, outside of all bullshit, guys. Now, I like to make fun of everything and I like to take the piss out of everything and laugh at things just for the fun of it because it's funner than fucking being like mean. So I laughed at his turkey leg and I would have laughed at his bulge. There was no bulge like that. There was no bulge.
Oh, this one should be.
Go back to his bulge.
Let's go back to his balls. Okay.
So I'm going to examine the bulge. Can you make it larger, Eric? I want everyone to see him.
No, it's a regular web page.
Oh, okay. Well, does anybody out there remember?
Here? I can make it larger. I could do. Let me go back to the stream. Let me make it.
Okay. Does anybody remember that bulge, man? Come on, seriously. Anybody remember the bulge? Is that the Battle of the Bulge?
It must be the Battle of the Bulge. I don't remember that either because it doesn't look right. A penis extension don't frequent make strip clubs.
Because I would have made fun of it. That's what I do. Okay, I just want to put that in there. I wanted people to see the bulge.
You're right. It doesn't look right.
It was never there. So homie is packing. Homie, I guess he's supposed to be packing now. So he got rid of the turkey leg, and now it's in his pants. He's stuffed it into his bulge. So I think he's smuggling the fucking turkey leg.
What the heck?
Well, we could just roll it like that. Just if he could keep.
No. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. It was It looked like for a second the computer was gonna
freeze.
But hold on, let me add it back.
Yeah, I'm getting weird shit.
Okay, here we go. Let me hold on. Something.
Oh yeah, you're freezing.
There we go. It was. Okay. It looked like it was about to freeze again, like the internet's trying to stop us.
Now you're unfrozen. Okay.
Now this one.
We all know that one.
I mean, this one should be simple, right? Does rich uncle penny bags wear glasses? Well, yeah. We all know he had one. This one is like
yeah, he's
101.
We'll go back to 101. So for those of you guys just hanging in there for a regular quiet night of 101s, we're just doing 101s tonight. If you got better things to do.
Oh, yeah, I said it was such a great show. This is just kind of a fun little light show.
Tonight. I'm relaxing.
So, well, I don't know. Well, should I wait a little bit to see what people put in the chat?
Well, for this one, I don't know. You could probably move past.
Yeah, let's see what the picture looks like. Because, first of all, people back in those days, the rich people like this always wore those.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right without it.
The monocle. They always had the monocle.
Always had the monocle.
You also had a monocle? You remember Heathers. Remember Heathers?
Heathers, yep.
Remember she wore a monocle.
Yes.
I wonder if she's got a monocle in Heathers. Someone needs to go back and see if she has a monocle in Heathers anymore.
I know Heathers is on demand, so I might have to
see if she's got a monocle in Heathers. Remember what's his name? The good actor. He's a good actor for a long time.
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater. Yeah, Christian Slater. Yeah, Christian Slater.
Christian Slater. I still play one of his movies once a year. There's a movie that I love that he did. I love his movie. Pump Up the Volume.
Pump Up the Volume. Yeah.
People don't understand. Back in that day, you didn't have YouTube.
Radio.
You didn't have a voice. That movie show, like you're in the UK, like you said, there's pirate radio out there. So
yeah,
you understood on back in those days. They don't like what you hear. They'll put you in jail.
Well, yeah, they'll put you in jail.
You're still in airways. I know it's different now, especially young people don't know that.
Well, there's a movie. Remember that movie called? You remember that movie called Pirate Radio?
Yes.
It's a British radio boat. It's changed now. I don't know if it's a Mandela effect. I'm not going to call it one, but people can go out there and research if they want to. It's called The Boat That Rocks now. It's called The Boat That Rocks. I'm like, The Boat That Rocks? No, it's called Pirate Radio. But it might be a British change. It might be a British change. The British want to change the name. In Britain, it's called The Boats That Rock. The Boat That Rocked. The Boat That Rocked. It wasn't called Pirate Radio because they got the BBC. They don't want people thinking Pirate Radio.
Yep. Somebody wrote,
"Pay your taxes."
It's a sellout.
Pay your BBC taxes, you bastards.
Somebody wrote, "Mr. Peanut is a sellout." Yep, that is a sellout. Somebody's thanking me for having this quiz. Thank you, Michael. I thought this quiz is kind of a little fun. You know, you could do stories off of it. That's why I'm doing it.
Well, remember that movie I talked about? Remember that movie I talked about? Remember the one with Tom Hanks, Terminal? Remember Terminal? With Tom Hanks? He walks around the whole movie with the Mr. Peanut, what do you call it? Peanut planners, that peanut can. One with the monocle peanut guy.
Yeah.
He walks the planners peanut guy. He walks around with a planner peanuts can in the whole movie. And if you guys want to watch Terminal with Tom Hanks, I don't recommend it, but it's filled with 13s. 13, 13, 13, 13, 13s. Lots of them. And he carries a planner peanuts can.
Hey, Michael remembers, he goes, I used to listen to pirate radio in the UK.
Oh, shit. No shit. Did he really?
Yeah. Well, he's from the UK.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You guys had a boat. There were boats, man. They were outside of England. They're outside of the international waters. And so they were broadcasting rock and roll. Because remember, back the BBC controlled back then too. The BBC played just the regular folk music. They didn't play anything outside of no rock and roll. No rock and roll. So they had to bring it in. The pirate radio had to bring it in from the boats. People out there understand that Britain has been fucking suppressed for a long time. They had to bring in the music, man. So when people in the 50s and the 60s are doing the groovings, they had to illegally pump in pirate radio music, rock and roll to England.
Well, let's just take pirate radio a little step further. If you remember, we were kids, you know, living in Kermit and Fresno. All the radio stations had controlled music. You couldn't listen to alternative or punk rock music. You had to wait to somebody who drove into your town that had pirate tapes. Could hear music that's being played in LA or somewhere because your town didn't play it.
No, you had pirate tapes.
Pirate tapes.
Yep.
And you and I used to live where we live is we were connected to an auction.
Yeah.
And we used to go into the auction and buy pirate tapes for $5.
Yeah.
Pirate tapes. Because that was the only way you were able to listen to something that's not on the radio because the radio where we live was all controlled.
You'd buy these little cassette tapes with all this alternative music. Remember, you were that one pirate radio, or that radio station that was playing alternative for a very short period of time, a little window of alternative music. Yep. You would call in to fucking try to win tapes. You would call in. You kept winning shit. You kept winning shit all the time. In Fresno, you kept winning like this. Hey, this is who are the Mondays? Who are these? The Happy Mondays? Cool. Who are these people? All the fucking cool bands.
Because we couldn't get music, especially in Kermit. They didn't have no record stores, no nothing.
No. Yeah, that was crazy. You gotta get those.
What the hell just happened? Hold on. Let me go back to it.
What did you do, man?
Scroll down. I don't know what. Let me go back down. So we'll go to the Oscar Mayer one. Is that me?
That's me.
Oh.
Turn it off. It's the alarm. It's my coffee.
Hold on.
It kicked you off.
Oh, here we go.
Is it kicking you off?
Maybe too many people are crashing it because we're using it.
Get off the site, damn it. We're using it.
Okay, here we go. I'm going down. Let's go back because here. There's the turkey.
Okay, going for it.
Oh, here we go. Okay, how do you spell the name of the meat product company? So we know it's Oscar Mayer, but how do you spell Oscar Mayer? I remember the one on the left, Meyer, because Mayer. Oscar Mayer hot dogs. Now the ones on the right, Oscar. If you're pronouncing it, I guess properly, you would say Oscar Mayer, right?
Man, I can't fucking remember, dude. People I don't know what I mean.
Now, okay, what do you call the hot dogs and bologna? Do you call it Oscar Mayer or Oscar Mayer?
It's one on the left side. It's got to be Oscar Mayer.
I mean, when you go to the store and say you're going to grab some hot dogs, what do you call it?
Well, I call it hot dogs, but Oscar Mayer, I guess. I can't remember how to spell shit. I'm thinking it's the E, so I'm probably wrong. I don't know. I don't remember. So I'm guessing. I think
it's the one on the left because Oscar Mayer.
Meyer. That's just a guess.
If I had to choose one, I'm not 100% on this one, but I think it's Oscar. I think it's the one on the left. Meyer.
I'm going for that one too.
Let me see what our people are putting in the chat. The witch goddess put Meyer. Which guys, the witch goddess says she's coming on Tuesday, so get ready because we got a lot of questions for the ghost box.
The Earth is fixed. She fucking coined it. Her box. Meyer.
So I'm just seeing if anybody else putting anything. Somebody wrote John Mayer plays with the Grateful Dead now.
Bullshit. No, you know what? That's a good idea. I think that's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. No, I think that's a good idea. I'm grabbing coffee. I can hear you though.
No, get some coffee. So hey guys, let's do just I'm going to come back to answer this, but let's just do a 3-minute break real quick. I'm going to fill myself some coffee. So just give me 3 minutes.
Okay. Oh, Eric's still gone for a second. Cool, guys. Well, Eric's gone. I'm going to talk a lot of shit about him. Eric's feet are disgusting. I think he needs to have his toenails looked at. But nobody in the sidebar, please don't talk about that. Not only that, he's got really bad breath. Yeah. And he's going bald really fast. He's getting caught up to me.
All right, I'm coming back.
Shh, say nothing.
I went and got some coffee too because I had to go upstairs and
been here the entire time.
And the dog, she's lonely. And your dog barks? How weird is that?
Perfect. I got a cat in here.
You can go.
There's a cat in here.
So okay. Whew, all right. Somebody wrote Cowboys. Cool. Is there a link to join? Yeah, there is. I had it on there earlier.
Hey, good dog. 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 Hey, good dog.
Okay. So I'm going to click the one on the left. Let's see what it says. Wrong. So it's spelt the one on the right. Mayer. That's how it's spelt.
Okay, yeah. So that's the correct way. So we got it the wrong way. The wrong way is the best way.
Yep.
Okay. Very good.
There we go.
I've never been on here. You guys know what I like about the Mandela effect is that we can get things wrong and we can be happy about it. Isn't this the best? I love being somebody that misspells. I've always misspelled things my entire life, but now it's okay. In this fucking reality, people, you got to admit, man, being wrong is cool. I love it. Oh, I already know this one. I know it.
Here we go. Hold on. Let me scroll down. Okay. Now, how do you spell the name? Oh, no. Hold on. Not the shoe. No. I guess that's another one. What do Pikachu tail looks like? Okay.
I know it. Black.
I'm not a huge Pocahontas. I'm sorry.
You not a Pocahontas fan?
Pocahontas. I'm not a Pocahontas. No. Try doing that for me because every time I'm watching these debates,
a lot of people.
Well, every time I see that Warren woman, I always calling her Pocahontas now because of Trump. So God damn it, Trump. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't know why, but now I don't really watch this kind of cartoon. I don't really enjoy it, but if I'm going to pick one, I would think it looks better with the black.
It's blacktail guaranteed because
now, like I said, I don't watch it. I don't watch it.
Remember, all the kids, they had the Pokemon cards. They had Pokemon cards, and they had the Pikachu with a black tip tail.
Oh shoot! I was giving the wrong one. I'm sorry. Somebody, hold on. Give me a second.
Pikachu, black tip tail. You're frozen, man.
No. Go for it. No. Joey asked if he could jump on, and I instead of putting the StreamYard, I put in the web page for the for this quiz. Okay, I'm gonna click on. Did it freeze? Oh, there we go. Did it freeze? Did I freeze, Bob?
You're frozen, dude. I'm using cat magic on you. I've frozen you with cat magic. With a kitty.
Okay, here it is.
Everywhere. Cat magic. Cat magic.
Here we go.
Cat magic.
It is wrong. The Pikachu does not have a black tip on his tail.
He does not, but he does. He did. He did. Oh, Pikachu. Pikachu. Kitty magic. Dog, get out that window. I always got people after me say that dog watches out. Well, I use cat magic on the inside of the house. Pikachu. Look at this cat.
One. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Skechers. Pikachu.
There you go.
Kitty. Cat magic. Kitty.
The dog was mad at me. She was mad. She made chihuahua noises.
Why?
Okay. How do you spell the name of the company that makes this shoe?
Skechers.
So we know it's Skechers.
It's a T.
Here we go.
Skechers with a T.
Skechers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you spell it, right?
Or was it with a T? I think it was with a T.
I
didn't wear Skechers.
There's Joey. So Joey, how do you spell Skechers?
Scared the cat, man. You scared my cat, Joey.
Sorry about that. How do I spell Skechers? Let's see. If I had to choose from the left or the right, I'd choose the right.
It's the
Skechers, S-K-E-T.
Here we go. Let's find out. Wrong. It's spelled without the T.
Yeah, of course it's wrong, but it means it's right. That means we misspelled it. Misspelling is good in this timeline. It's good to be the misspeller.
So is that a Mandela effect, or am I just wrong?
That's a Mandela effect. It doesn't have the T anymore.
When it says wrong, we choose the wrong one. The right way is spelled without the T.
Now,
present way, yeah.
Hey, check this out. I don't know if it's been talked about on this show before, but I've been I'm new into the Mandela effect. Like you guys are new into the flat Earth, right? Yeah. So I've got all these questions for you guys, right? Sometimes, and here's like some kind of theory I have on the Mandela effect. I think it's a quickening. It's a quickening because everything's being abbreviated. Look at SKETCH, SKE. They're taking out things. Everything is being shortened and abbreviated. And in the Bible, it says in the end times, things will be quickened. And here's my my summary for it. We used to be able to go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Remember like that? Did I talk about this on your show before?
Yeah, with the faster speeding time.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it's not just that, but everybody that I talk to my mom, and she works in an elderly home. And she says that every one of her people in the elderly home say, God, it just seems like months are flying by. And, who knows?
They are. The quickening, that's kind of funny because that's in the Bible.
Yeah, it's
if you look at it like you're saying, and if you use Occam's razor and not go into a huge whatever's, quickening is basic. It just means faster. And you are reading things faster. It is faster. It is faster.
Well, yeah, and
the way they do the words are faster to say. It's easier to say.
Well, let's check out this word. Now, this one says, how do you spell the Kellogg cereal name? Now, we know it's Fruit Loops. Now, let's see the choices it gives us.
Fruit Loops.
Loops.
Fruit Loops. Fruit Loop. There's a Fruit. There's a Froot. And there's a Frewt. What do you guys remember?
Top.
The top one, fruit, like regular fruit.
It's not fruit, like.
Yeah. Like fruit.
You shut the door. Hold on.
What do you say, Robert? Fruit, Fruitloops. That's what I remember.
I remember fruit. Like, yeah.
I'm just trying to see what the people in the chat, what are they putting. So, people in the chat, what do you guys think?
It's fruit.
Michael Healy, peroxide oxide.
Here we go. Fruit. I'm gonna pick the top one. That's wrong. So, Fruit Loops is spelled Froot.
Bullshit. But if his theory is right about saying things faster, there's no stumbling over two O's. So it's Fruit Loops. It's fast.
Well, here's one that
oh my God. Here we go.
Woke up a lot of people out there. A lot of people. It says fill in the blank. The bear in bear. So basically, you fill in the blank after the Berenstein. How now look at the bottom, see how different ways spelling it. Berenstein. There's a Berenstein, and then there's a Berenstein. It is spelled Stein.
Yeah, it went from Jewish to Nazi. Used to. And no offense out there, we are only entertaining. So anyway, it's went from the Jewish spelling of Berenstein to Berenstein to Berenstain to Nazi.
Joey's new, like he said, he's newer in the Mandela effect world. So Joey, what do you think this should be spelled like?
Let's see. I remember it was you know what, to tell you the truth, I don't remember reading this as a kid. So
no problem.
I don't have the best recollection for the Mandela effect on this, but I'll still take a guess. Because I've heard of it before. I think it was the Berenstein, the bottom one.
Here we go. Well, let's find out.
Only from the cartoons on TV.
Yeah.
Because it was I skipped past it.
One person wrote, this is one of the first effects. This is one of the effects for a lot of people.
A lot of people. A lot. This is like one of the biggest ones, especially for the ladies. Let's face it. This is the biggest one for the girls. I only know it because I skipped this cartoon. I didn't want to watch this cartoon. It was boring.
Which goddess wrote Berenstein, Stein, which I think it is, which he's coming on Tuesday. And Joey, I don't know how much you were listening to the show. I told everybody that she's coming on Tuesday, and you wanted to be a guest on that show too with her being on.
I love it. I would love
We're going to be asking some good old ghost questions.
That's going to be
an answer from the other side about some of this stuff. So here we go.
The app. I can't wait to do the app.
Here we go.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Wrong. It is spelled Stein. That's how it's spelled now.
No. I must have the Mandela effect.
Wow.
I'm misremembering. I don't know. I need to go talk to a rabbit about an axe. I've been talking to a rabbit lately about an axe.
Ooh, really Bugs Bunny. I'll do this one. I know this one. I used to watch Bugs Bunny all the time.
Yes.
I'm hoping that the people in the chat are. I'm wondering if they're liking this, what we're doing right now. Hey, anybody in the chat, do you guys like this, or you just want us to talk like we're?
I like it because I'm going to calm down after yesterday's throw off.
That was crazy yesterday. That was crazy yesterday, but you know,
you're all relaxing today. Yesterday was epic.
A cool refresher.
This is just a refresher for like people just coming on for the first time, just wanting to chill out.
What's the name of the Warner Brothers animated series?
Cartoons, man. Tunes.
Now, is it Tunes with the Toons, or is it tunes like music? Tunes. I would say Tunes like a cartoon. Toons.
100%. Toons. I bet Brian saved these balls on this. Toons.
Because why would they call it Looney Tunes like music?
Yeah.
People are putting TOON. Brian Stanley, Joey, and
okay, so you're betting Brian's balls that it's correct. Let me make sure we got a lawyer in the house. So let me make the words right. You're betting that it is the correct way to say it is Looney Tunes with a TOONS.
That's the way it was always when I was a kid. Yeah, it was.
And that's the correct way right now.
No. Now it's probably not.
No, you can't back out of that.
No, I have to preserve Brian Tate's balls. I have to preserve them.
You mistakenly, you should have read the bottom line when I discussed this with you. The correct way is TUNS. I expect his balls here soon. I don't know how you want to do this. You gonna cut them? He's gonna keep them when he brings them to you? We want his balls, man, or it's coming
in my house, brother. They wouldn't fit in my house. I'd have nowhere to store them. I doubt that they could even be cut off in the first place.
We want them here. That's a bet, man. Here we go.
Right here. What is the name of the popular HBO series? Sex City. What do you fill in the middle? What are the choices we have? Woo!
Woo!
Here we go. Sex and the City. Sex in the City. Well, first of all,
let's go back. Go back to the ladies. She's got a horse face. Samantha had a lesbian relationship for a couple of scenes, and then the redhead had cancer in the show. So the redhead had cancer in the show. The blonde experimented with a lesbian relationship, didn't like it very much. Carrie, whatever her name was, that fucking horseface one, she was a writer, and she had like a guy with a pot belly for a while, but he was cool as a carpenter. But then she switched off for a rich guy. And then the other one, I can't remember what she's good for. I'm adding context.
You really watched the show, didn't you?
I had to watch them. I was married at one time.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Cicely and Carrie used to watch this show a lot.
Yeah, we bought the whole set. I sat there and had to watch them.
Yeah, and Cicely borrowed the DVDs. We watched it. Now, I know it was Sex in the City, but if I didn't know, I would pick Sex in the City because that sounds more better than Sex and the City. I mean, like, what? I would have sex and I want the city. It just doesn't go right.
And Samantha had a lot of sex in the city.
So what do you think, Joey? What is it?
Sex.
See, this is great that we got Joey on since he's newer to the community. This is awesome.
Let me think here.
Now, even if you don't think you know what it is, but what would you say it is?
Well, I'm going to take a guess here because I never really watched the show, but I think maybe it was Sex in the City.
There we go.
Name every character.
Samantha, Mr. Big. That's it.
It's called Sex and the City. It just doesn't rhyme. It doesn't go well.
Why are they changing everything? Is it to confuse us too? So we're like, well, you know what? I can't remember too well. Who knows what's what? Maybe 9/11 was controlled. Maybe it wasn't. What matters? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, is it like that kind of too to make us like second guess everything?
It could be. I don't know. I think it's a code. I think everything's a code. I think
multiple reasons.
I think that was it.
In math, there's probably some math in there. If you look up like the A is 1, and I gotta look up my thing. A like 1 is A, and then you have to go up to and look. I gotta look up my thing here. Hold on. Let me look up and. Give me 2 seconds. Let's do and. So
that was the last. That page. I thought that was kind of fun. Just to do something live.
N is 14, and D is 4. What does that add up to? And so 1, so that'd be 15. That'd be 15, and then 15. It'd be 19. Like 19. I don't know. Who cares? 9. Oh yeah, 19. 911.
Well, the witch goddess said you're spot on, Robert.
Yeah, so it'd be 911. Yeah, the extra one. Yeah, if the 1 was the other one, it'd be 911. 19 is a repeated number.
Shout out to the witch goddess.
Yeah, so she knows what I'm doing. I'm doing the so the and you have to look up the thing. So I always talk about A. You do your alphabet, right? It's real basic. A, B, 2, C, 3. So when you see the words, do the math for the words. It come out and do the math.
person saying about Brian, at Brian Stavely, I had a personal Emmy with the street name of where my city hall is located in La Mesa, California, on Allison Avenue, which became Allison Avenue with 2 L's.
Oh gosh. What's an L? We'll look up an L. So
depends on what cipher you use. That's what the Witch Goddess said, Bob. Depends on what cipher you use.
HIJKL. So that'd be 12. So 12 and 12. So that's 24.
Numerology.
So 12. Yeah, 12. 12 is L. And then actually 12 would be 1 and a 2, so that'd be 3. So 24 would be L and L is 24, so that would be 3. That'd be 33.
So Joey, since we got you on, me, Bob, and early of the show, we were talking about what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And not just a shutdown. We were talking about how I got kicked out, computer froze, Bob got kicked off somehow by accident by me. And then I don't know if you noticed, Joey, when we ended the show, when it finally appeared on the channel, it was blocked.
Yeah.
It was blocked. So I actually had to do the YouTube trim to be able to get it back on. Now, why would they do that? Because I was telling Bob, most of your views happen in the beginning of shows.
Yeah.
And when you get blocked, that means 30, 40 people went to check it and they couldn't get in, and do a percentage of them come back? Maybe. I don't know.
No, they don't.
It's a way because it wasn't the long video. It was, I guess it was just the 1 minute short one.
I don't 1 minute short video. I looked like everything was there. I watched the video. It looked like I don't remember. I don't know which was cut out. I was like, I remember all of these. I don't remember anything being cut out. So what the
powers it shouldn't be? Powers it shouldn't be. Just like we were talking live after when it was just the three of us, and they don't want what's going on. They don't want what's going on in this show. This show's a dangerous show. Honestly, it is, because we have humor. We're getting along. Oh, I disagree with you, Robert. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. We're not fighting. Eric and Robert and Joey and whoever else comes on the show. We get along, and we're gaining momentum.
Oh yeah.
And we're networking with Brian Stavely. We're networking with Karen and Globebusters, and we're networking with other 9/11 truthers and chemtrail truthers. And we're all coming together, and we're realizing, look, who cares what you know and what you think other people don't know? The fact is, the governments of the world are doing this to us. And if we unite together, we become powerful. And they don't want shows like this. This show to them is a dangerous show. You're like, what do you? We're not talking about revolting. We're not talking about rioting. They wish we were. They would let us stream live because they know that that's a fool's move. It's a fool's move to riot and protest. Look at the 1 Million Man March. What a stupid move to make. I'm not trying to make fun of anybody, but it's a stupid move, because you'll have infiltration. The government can step in at that point. But if we just wake up enough people to where we become the majority, then that's brilliant. And they don't want what goes on these shows. Yeah,
just people waking up and then asking the questions. And then raising their hand and asking the questions.
Yeah, people can come on your show and they can come on as a layperson like myself, and you guys aren't going to beat me up and ridicule. Oh, you didn't know that Mandela effect? You know what I mean? And some people get into that, and you guys don't do that, and they don't want people like you guys, because the way to win is to unite. And your guys' show is about unity and having fun and being loving people. They don't want that.
We love different people's opinions and their ideas. That's why I love having Witch Goddess coming back on the show, getting a paranormal view of things. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's great. And
there's a ghost in this house. There is a ghost in this house.
I can't wait for her to come on, because it tripped me out when it said the earth is fixed, because it's not because I'm like, oh, that's so cool. It agrees with what I'm saying, that the earth is flat and motionless. No, the reason why it's so cool is not only is it right, but it's more right than we are. It's actually more right than we are, because it is a more proper, correct, scientific way of saying it's fixed.
It makes me feel better. Brilliant. I'm not lying. It makes me feel better. I don't like the name Mandela effect, because I don't believe he ever died to begin with. I think it was a psyop. And then I heard the word flat earth. It's the same kind of icky name where people make fun of it. And when it said fixed, and I keep laughing about it because I like it. And I know there's no change. Be proud of whatever name it is. For me, it was comforting. It makes sense to say fixed. And I keep saying to myself, are you a flat earther now? No, man, fuck that. Those guys are fucking crazy. No, the planet's just fixed. Like, what? It's just fixed.
Yeah. It's
well,
and with them. Oh no, I ain't with them, man. Those are flat earthers, dude. Nah, man, this place is just fixed.
And you know what, too? When people talk about flat Earth, they have a hard time perceiving it because they're like, it doesn't make sense because flat is this piece of paper, right? And we have mountains that are 1,300 feet high, et cetera, et cetera. What they have to realize, anybody who hasn't really conceptualized flat Earth, is this. This piece of paper is flat. A pancake is fairly flat. The state of Kansas is fairly flat, but the way that they do it is on a major scale. They're doing a comparison. So, for example, if you take this piece of paper and you look at it underneath the microscope, you're going to see rivets and valleys, just like a razor blade. You're going to see the same thing. So they're just talking about it basically being level. Flat's just a word for it. You know, it's a descriptive, and it throws people off.
It could be square. I tell people, okay, it's square then. If it makes you feel comfortable, it's square. Because if you have a ball and it's in the vacuum of what we call nothingness, then why can't you have something in a different shape in the same space? So you could have a square in the middle of the same kind of concept. Don't believe it. Well, we won't call it flat. Then we're going to call it a fixed square, a fixed eight-tangle or rectangle or whatever fucking tangle side you want to have it. And it could be the same shit. It don't matter. It's apples and oranges. So you have an object that people live on in the void of something. That void could be water. That void could be black matter. That void could be just matter. Because even people don't hear science. Even when you're in the void of space, the vacuum of space, it's not the vacuum of space. It's black matter. It's dark matter.
Superfluid helium.
It's, so there's still something there. There's no such thing as nothing. There is no such thing as nothing. So you're going to be something. So it's in something. So we're going to change the chemical a little bit. So it's not in this chemistry anymore. Now it's in this chemistry. I argued with them at the Museum of Flight about dark matter. They're talking about dark matter. That dark matter is out everywhere. So what's the scaffolding of the universe? Dark matter. Or what the fuck is dark matter? What the fuck are you mean dark matter? So you're telling me that there is a vacuum, there is a nothing, which is called dark matter, and then these flat earthers have something called, we'll call it just water, H2O, hydrogen, what do you want to call it? They have a substance. They have a name for it. I can touch it and feel it. It exists. But you want me to believe you have a ghost. So it's floating in a ghost basket of dark matter, but we can't see it. But we know it's there. So you're telling me there's a ghost matter, and these guys have actual matter. Okay, flat Earth has actual matter. You have ghost matter. Who's crazy here?
That's why flat Earth matters.
I'm like, yeah, it makes more sense. It's more scientific. It's not scientific. No, it's more scientific because you have a ball in black matter. The scaffolding of space is just dark matter. You just can't see it. It's ghostly. Over here, you have the flat earthers. You have an object. We're not going to determine it. It could be a pear shape. It could be whatever shape you want. There's an object. But it's in matter. We're going to call it water, the firmament, whatever you want to call the matter. It exists as matter. There is no phantom. There is no phantom matter. It's existing matter. So who's crazier? The ghost matter people or the actual matter people with the actual matter? This one has matter. I believe it. Okay, it's in water. At least that's matter. No, it's not. It's in the vacuum of space. What's vacuum of space? What's the scaffolding of black matter?
What's black
matter? What's a phantom matter that we can't see or touch? So you're saying it's a ghost matter?
Oh yeah, Michael Healy.
Yeah, hey, Mike Higley wrote, I want to talk about the potato radius moon now in our atmosphere and the theory of nothing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because they're saying now that the moon is actually within our atmosphere, which makes it even more impossible. Hey, and just real quick too, Gypsy, I got a question for you, brother. Have you ever seen a shooting star going up?
Have I ever seen a shooting star going up? No.
Yeah. Okay, so if the Earth was a globe spinning in infinite space, somebody in Australia seeing a shooting star going down, or in America seeing shooting stars going down, obviously on occasion other people across the plane would see that same shooting star going up, right? Yeah. So, I mean, there's like so many, like, I could go how we do Mandela effects. I could do like logical fallacy, flat earth effects like crazy. Like just even that one, something that you experience in normal life. Like, oh yeah, duh, I've never seen a shooting star going up. Well, they would have to, like all these little simple things. I think it's fun. But yeah, Mike Healy, you're right, brother. The moon, the potato moon supposedly being in our atmosphere now. They just do that to completely, they're trying to see how stupid the public is. And they don't care that they're insulting the intelligence of the truth community because we're considered a little bit out there anyways. So it doesn't matter to them.
Mentally ill we are.
Oh, Bob, just want to let you know real quick. It's confirmed. You guys want to talk about having a fun show. It was confirmed that I know you can't really see it. I know most people don't know him. Remember that Jamie Strandgroom guy I told you about, the guy who created those documentaries on the stormtrooper who hit his head? He is going to come on my show in early March. He said he wants to come on. So you guys want to talk about a fun show? Now, everybody, he's not in none of these communities. He's basically in the documentary entertainment community. What this guy does is he makes videos, not interviewing like the big stars, like Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill. He interviews side characters, side people behind the scenes.
Awesome.
And he made a video where a stormtrooper hit his head, and who was that guy? It's some crazy fun shit. So he's confirmed coming on in early March. You guys will love it. Trust me. On this, guys. You're gonna love it.
See the clip first. You guys watch the clip first. Have a fun time. You're gonna laugh your ass off. Watch the video. Enjoy the shit out of it. Really enjoy the shit. You guys will love it. And then
he's from Australia. So what I'll do is the day before he comes on, he gave me permission to play his video so you guys can see what kind of guy's coming on. And Joey, you're gonna love this guy.
Of course I am.
Yeah, and we're not just like we're not endorsing anybody. We got nothing out of it. Nothing. It's just a cool fucking video. It was original. It's just fantastic. It's fun, lighthearted, and I was engaged in it the whole time.
It was because he found 3 guys who said it was me, and he put lie detector tests on them.
Yeah, one of the stormtroopers hit their head walking through the hallway. Boom! In the actual movie, but they kept rolling. So he hit his head and he kept straight. He straightened back out and he kept walking. So it was a quick snip second. It was so fast you could barely catch it. And they just kept it in the movie, and it carried on from there. But somebody wanted to know who was that stormtrooper in the helmet that hit his head. So I'm not going to give the answers, but 3 guys claimed to be that stormtrooper.
Because now they're going to be famous for it.
be famous for
flat accord music.
Flat accord music. He's awesome.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's a legend in the flat earth community, too.
Oh, man. He's been watching us almost from the beginning, and
he's a legend. He's been around forever, and he's been, his balls are almost the size of Stavely's. They're about a quarter the size of Stavely's, which is pretty damn big because mine are nowhere near that size.
I want to hear his music.
He's got badass music.
When Bob comes back to the States, we're gonna make our movie, and Flat Accord said he'll do the music for it.
That'd be cool.
Epic.
I'm gonna do a lot of park camping. I'm going to leave from Eric's place, do some homeless rounds in the parks, come back to Eric's, do some homeless rounds in the parks. I might be filming from some park benches.
Beautiful. Take a little nap.
Now, what is Michael saying here about Pluto? Pluto has been seen as a weird shape, so they call it a planetoid because people can see now with the new tech.
Yeah, Pluto keeps on going back and forth. Is it a planet? Is it not a planet? They keep on doing this thing because what they're trying to do, in my opinion, is they're trying to counter what the ancient ancestors said. The ancient ancestors said it was, so they're saying it's not. They're saying they're going to try and call it and classify it as a moon or as a satellite.
I'm just questioning why should they even waste time if Pluto's a moon or a planet, even in the first place? It's not like you could go there.
It's creating
matters. Does it really change?
What'd you say, Robert?
They're creating a conversation.
Thank you, brother. Because I heard that and I was like, hey, you just took the answer out of my mouth. That's exactly what they do, Eric. They need to keep it relevant. Just like the political scene. They don't care that they're making themselves look like assholes. They need us to watch them because you know what? TV is dying. So they'll do whatever they can do. They don't care if they make themselves look horrible. Any attention is good attention nowadays. Look at these celebrities who get caught in these scandals. They get their own show afterwards because any attention is good attention. You know what I mean? Any attention is relevant. And same thing with us. Even when people make fun of the Mandela or 9/11 or Flat Earth, they're still helping us because they're telling somebody else, oh, listen to this guy who thinks the Mandela effect is real. Actually, nobody does that. That's the one thing that I've noticed. It's the one truth that is not ridiculed. Nobody ridicules it. It's like, it's commonly either like, well, I'm not sure, or yeah, I'm a Mandela effector. It's like, I think Mandela effect is the key to the unity within the truth community. I really think so. And I know I'm new in the Mandela effect, but that's just my opinion because I maybe because I'm new, but everybody who I talk to that is Mandela affected, they're open-minded.
Yeah,
you can talk to people who are 9/11 truthers, and they might call you a moron for thinking this or that or the other, but not Mandela affected people. Mandela affected people, they'll say, you know what? I'll look more into it. How cool is that? Hey, I'm gonna go make me some coffee, so I'm gonna stop my cam for just a second, and I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
No, he preached. He said something that we said earlier. Open-minded. Just got to be open-minded.
Yes.
We said that before you jumped on, Joey. We said that in the beginning. Like, we know not everybody's flat earthers, but we hope that you listen to the information and you're gonna research it, and then it's all we want. Whatever you decide is what you decide.
Yeah.
It's like Mandela effect. Not everybody agrees with every single thing in the Mandela effect.
Yeah. Go get your coffee.
I will. And I'll have me a little cannabis break too. But you know, the thing is, not everybody can agree on the Mandela effect, but here's just I have a challenge, my own challenge. I do think that we can all, I think that I've never come across anybody who doesn't agree that there was 4 people in JFK and now there's 6. I haven't run into one person yet so far. And that was my main eye opener because you couldn't deny that one. It's crazy how they did that, how they changed the video. Like, that's some type of magic right there.
Yeah, it's bad. It's so fake. It's in
Bob,
color.
there's a question for you. Robert, since you've been in the UK for so long, have you been able to do a UK accent or London? Can you talk like them yet?
Oh, let me see. I got to take my face off.
That's the reason why I brought that up. I was just curious.
I got to take my face off because I'll make myself laugh. I got to read something. I'm going to try to do it. I've been practicing. Hold on. Let me try to read something here. The so-called Keystone, the first of the New York holy stones found in Ohio, was presumed by some to have produced some ancient Israelites who had visited the American Midwest some 2,000 years ago. Almost there. I can't read the words though. The Declaroge, the second of the New York holy stones, was written in a more ancient version of the Hebrew than the Keystone, bearing an enumeration of 10 commandments. Okay, I don't know. How's that? I mean, is it getting better?
Sounded good.
How did I answer the question?
Flat Accord wrote, things got pretty rough for a bit after that stupid Netflix documentary, but we really bounced back. I give so much of the credit to Brian. Actually, this train will not be stopped. Yeah.
So did you guys? I've been practicing the British, but I can't do it with my face. I can read British. I don't want to show my face, though. In 1976, Horizon produced one of its most episodes on the ancient astronauts. I can't read advanced words like that.
Read what Joey said about right here on the screen.
Okay. The witch goddess is pretty hot. Just saying.
How about this one?
Thanks, Joey. I'm learning posh. I'm learning how to speak posh.
Was that British? Someone was asking, was that British?
The best I can do. I mean, I'm not like I was down in Wales. I'm trying to do James Bond down in Wales, Miss Moneypenny. I'm trying to do as best as I can. I don't know. I'm practicing. Everybody has such different accents here. I can only speak fucking posh, man.
Now the question is, and are they sounding like you?
They're starting to sound like me. I think I'm turning them into Americans. They're starting to sound like more Liverpool. What was that one about Liverpool? Liverpool's hard to speak.
Do a Liverpool accent, and I'll be impressed.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! No, give me one more show. I'm gonna write that down.
You know what? You're right. Remember when we were living in Maryland?
Yeah,
we were living in Maryland, and when I was a supervisor for Comcast out there, I remember when I had a team. Right, there was a guy from Pennsylvania. There was a guy from North Carolina. There was a guy that used to be from New York. And they all talk so differently. I mean, it was just like holy shit! It was like a melting pot of. It was amazing on how many different people talk.
That's what they are here in England,
you know,
man.
I mean, you had white, you had Mexican, you had the Valley Pigeon.
Yeah.
but when we were in Maryland, I was like, fuck, there was so many in the way they were talking. I was like, holy Christ.
Yeah, you go up the road, they've got different accents. Everyone's speaking differently. Everyone's like, and so one day, one place like I said, bloody ass fix so thank you. That's like, what the fuck did you say, man? I can't understand what you said. Liverpool's
Michael really wants me to throw the link. He won't be long. He wants to say something on here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mike Healy's a great guy. I don't mind him at all.
Really, so he can come on here. Just what he
just to let everybody know in the chat, I do about 25 minutes or so. I do got to wrap it up. It's Friday. The kids are out early today, so just letting everybody know I can't go extra long today.
Oh, yeah, no, today's the relaxed day, man. We got shut down yesterday, dude. I had a rough time coming on the day. I was like jolted from last night, man. I felt like I was electrocuted. I woke up feeling like zapped. Who's the box on here? I'm a Robert Wood fan.
Oh, that's Joey.
It's Joey. What the fuck is that?
Well, every time he comes on, he rewrites it. You know,
I didn't know. Yeah, he does like I do. I write down different names sometimes. I've just been using my regular name because people have been calling me weird shit. And I'm like, I'll just use my regular name for a short time. Just for a short time, and I'll go back to other names.
The car in the museum has a jump seat now. Never had it before. It was 4 people in my memory. Crazy.
There's a jump. I know there was a car in a museum. There was a car in a museum that was like the original car. It wasn't the original car, but it was the original make of the car. I hope it didn't fucking change, man. That's all you had. Well, other than the memories, that car was pretty fucking valuable. That's fucked up if it's changed. That sucks, man. That sucks.
Crazy. Yeah. Oh, there he is. The man.
Oh, yeah.
Where the fuck are you at? You in Alaska?
Dude, how's the North Pole? How's the North Pole? When you guys rub noses to kiss?
I missed what you were talking about. You were talking about accents. I'm good at accents.
Are you good at accents? Give us a Liverpool, man. Give us a Liverpool.
Hold on. You said in your chat that you can't do American.
No, I can't. No, I can do Liverpool.
Do Liverpool.
Hey, mate. How's it going, mate? You all right? Hey, sort it out, mate. I'll see you out corner, yeah? All right, kid. And I can do Newcastle.
Do the X6. They're really fucking weird, man. The X6.
Okay. London.
X6. It's a hard one. All the fucking girls, like on those reality TV shows, are all out of X6. They all have like the trout lips. They have like injection.
Yeah. Fucking weird robots, man. I can't do them. I'll try it.
Scottish?
All right, I'm a southerner, innit, Gav? Like, I just want to go around this shop, innit? No, that's East London, isn't it?
Yeah, that's London-ish. Yeah.
Close. All right, bruv. Give me some gear, yeah, innit?
That says you have to say a lot, Michael.
I'm gonna dry slap you. I'm gonna dry slap you. I'm gonna dry slap you. I got a dry slap you.
I'll do a Geordie. How are you, man? How are you? What's going on? Like, how are you? Come on. See them Southerners? Fucking load of shit, man. Tell you. Fucking crazy, man. How are you, man? How are you, man, pet? Geordie, man, pet. Why are you? Fucking the time.
This one guy wrote, you look great, Michael. I want to see your sled pulling huskies. This is a pet show now.
Do you hear his accent, what he's doing? They have different accents all over just by district. I have a hard time understanding a lot of people, and it is English language.
Yep.
He's doing it right. I'm like, I got the third word and the fourth word. I don't know how you put it together in that kind of a sentence, but I think I know what you're saying.
For a small island, Rob, honestly, the language difference is crazy. The accent.
Absolutely. And everybody fights. Oh, and they're not even. There's no ethnic fighting here. There's no ethnic fighting. It's accent fighting. They fight because of their accent.
Hey, Bob, give me German.
I could do Scottish. You ready?
I want to hear German.
German. Das ist nicht sein gut waren Ziegenwagen. Why nicht good at German, even though it's Dutch. It's not.
I watched Jojo Rabbit last night, so I was curious. Is that how Germans really talk?
Yeah. Deutsch. Sprachen Sie Deutsch. Really aggressive.
Nein, sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Du haben Sie nicht sehr gut something over there.
Everyone from Lock and Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. That was a great movie.
That was a great fucking movie. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I wonder how many 13s are in that movie. I'm gonna have to watch it. I can't watch it without looking for numbers. It's impossible. I can't watch it for numbers anymore.
I can't go anywhere without seeing signals and.
Somebody wrote Northern Irish accent. Anyone?
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Go.
Let me think a minute. Oh shit, I can't remember. Oh shit, I can't do it. No, my grandma's Irish. I can do Scottish. Scottish is good. Hello, Michael. How's it going, lad? You alright? Aye. Top of the range. See what's going on in a bit of the road, like. Aye. Aye, we'll get yourself down there. Okay, aye. Alright, I'll be with you in a wee bit. Aye, sound. Alright. See you in a wee bit. Alright. A train spotting? Train spotting? Are you fucking joking? Yeah, crazy bastard, you. Fucking crazy.
Perfect. That is perfect.
What's the language that goes too fast?
What's that?
Is there a language that goes too fast? Is that Irish?
Yeah, he talks. Well, he slowed down though. He's got he's got his own show. He slowed way down. He slowed. That guy was going so fast.
Going so fast. And I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? Is there subtitles?
But I mean, people get excited. When they speak their own pidgin, they go real fast. I mean, we've been subject to that too for a lot of people. So it's lucky we speak American that we can speak fast because everyone can understand exactly what we're saying. Other than that, they have an accent. You can't hear a goddamn thing they're saying. What the fuck are you saying?
Here's Joey back. There was system failure, Mark. There was somebody commenting on his show saying, "This guy's awesome, but I can't understand the fucking word he's saying." It was so funny.
He gets excited. I love his stuff, but he gets excited and starts going through his accent.
He's got some good coffee, man.
He slowed way down for people that I can understand you now, man. Thank God you slowed down. It's hard.
He does need to get some sleep, man. He goes way too long, and he gets tired, and you can hear in his voice. It's like, dude, it's all right. Get some sleep.
Well, I mean, he's soldiering. He's getting the word out. I mean, I can't hate him. He's soldiering on. He's getting the word out. Effect. That's the whole idea.
What is this one?
So, I mean, if he can do a 9-hour fucking shift, go for it, man.
He did one show for 40 hours.
Good God, damn.
Oh, gotta learn Gaelic to understand them.
Gaelic.
I've got the Irish. To be sure, wee man. Just follow me down the road. It's a wee bit Scottish, but I can do a wee bit of Irish mixed between because my grandparents are Scottish and Irish. Right. Oh, no, that's Scottish. Sorry, fail. Right, get Joey back off.
Well, the Irish were easy to understand. When I was over there, they were easy to understand. The Irish, they were easy. Some places they were speaking Gaelic. They were actually speaking the language. What the fuck are you saying? But they were easier to understand than English, and out in the rural areas. But I did notice a lot of American Irish came back. They kind of settled in there and they moved back. And I keep telling people that in these back areas, because Ireland is part of the EU now, they're part of the EU, there are other cultures moving into Ireland. Because Ireland is like a big open place. People moved. There's not very many people there. And so these other immigrants are moving into Ireland. So I was like, wow, they're going to lose their culture. That's sad. They're losing their culture. I'm just saying that as an anthropologist, they're going to lose their culture. A lot of other ethnicities. There's nothing against it. I'm not being racist. But I'm just saying the opportunity is there for them to move there because of the EU, and they're taking advantage of it. Moving in there.
Is Britain still working on leaving the EU? What's going on with that?
I've done it. Yeah, that happened last month, I think. I don't even watch telly. I don't keep up with it all. But last month I was on Robin's show, and we've left the EU. But I don't know what that means, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess you guys are paying more for toilet paper. That's what there's all these stupid fucking scares going around here. We're gonna pay more for toilet paper, huh? Because of the whole EU, and then there, your guys's your passports are changing too. So a lot of passports are changing. Like the American passport, we don't have to worry about it. But EU passport, all you guys have to do, remember, you just have to show your shit and walk right through. Boom, part of the EU, go right through. Boom, part of the EU, go right through. Everybody walk through.
Why did Ireland want to be with the EU? I mean, did the people itself want to be with the EU? Is it all money?
That's what I think.
I don't know. No. We've got Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. Southern Ireland's its own place.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland's part of the British Isles, so like Scotland, Wales, England. And do you know what? I don't even know if.
Is it true that Ireland don't have snakes? Somebody wrote no snakes in Ireland. I would move there. It doesn't allow snakes either.
No, we've got adders and grass snakes and lizards, believe it or not, in Ireland as well, I think.
Oh, I think or what's his name, got rid of them. Didn't you have a guy get rid of your snakes in Ireland?
Possibly.
So if I'm a snake, I get arrested in Ireland?
Yeah. I think St. Patrick got rid of them, right? Didn't St. Patrick get rid of all your snakes in Ireland?
We have the real ID requirement now. What does that mean?
Yeah, they're doing. You know how? Remember, Eric? You remember how in Washington they were doing like the border passes? The enhanced driver's card.
Enhanced license, yeah. It has a pink strip. I have it.
Yeah.
I have a passport too, but I have that so I can go to Canada without bringing my passport or anything.
Yeah, but the British are going to start getting hassled when they go through. They had it really easy. No offense, but there's no such thing as easy in the airport. But they had it easier. But now they're going to be hassled. They're going to be hassled there.
Well, you know also in the United States that they're going to require enhanced license for airports soon. That's going to be coming soon.
Yeah.
All that really mean is giving the government more money.
It's so bad, man. It's so bad.
Honestly, it's the whole reason 9/11 was started. It's so they can frisk you at the freaking airport, get everybody in a state of fear.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's exactly why. Well, one of the reasons.
A lot of snakes in the chat.
Well, I had
snakes in Ireland, and then somebody wrote the snakes is symbolic of magic, knowledge, and a legend.
Oh, well, the snake in the garden of good and evil.
Yeah, Snake
right here. The snake is knowledge, or the Sophia is wisdom.
Yeah, well, snake, it also means fertility. It's another fertility symbol. Snakes have gotten a bad rap. Snakes have gotten a bad rap when it comes down to mythology, man. It's just the snakes have gotten a real bad rap.
Genesis
the snakes also mean knowledge. There's knowledge. There's, like I said, wisdom. There's fertility. There's a whole lot of symbolisms with snakes. That's why people always say the Superman S turned into a snake. It's a snake. It's got an eye and it's got the N. If you look at the Superman's S, it's a snake. And a lot of symbols with the S looks like a snake. And so, of course, all the fucking fearmongers are screaming, Satan. It's Satan. You say it's Satan. Satan is the snake. Now, man, it just means fertility. It means something's coming.
Symbols and numerology run the world, Robert.
Yeah.
Somebody says they're sweet and cuddly, too.
There you go. I bet she's got a big-ass boa constrictor. She's probably got an albino one, which is like the albino boa constrictors. Big old
wow, don't you remember we used to go to A-Zone and there'll be sign that says, watch out, there's rattlesnakes. And our father's like, don't worry about the rattlesnakes, just go out there.
Go play, boys. Go play. Keep your books tied up real tight.
And everybody used to make jokes. Well, if you get bit, I'm not sucking that blood out. You're dying.
I've killed many rattlesnakes, man. I've eaten many rattlesnakes.
Bob, she wrote albino.
Albino. Oh, you do have an albino snake. I bet you do. Bet you do.
One person wrote, Bob wrote, is a snake a symbol for the Kundalini? Kundalini,
yeah. One of them. Yeah, Kundalini, yeah. Actually, yeah, albinos. Yeah, she got an albino snake. I guarantee you she got an albino snake. All bitches have an albino snake, man. Where do you guys get them from? The albino snake farm? Like, what happened to the other snakes? Are they lonely? Shit, get them other snakes at home. Stop picking the albinos.
Racist the worst snakes.
Poor fucking snakes.
Yeah, listen, guys, honestly,
isn't that racism? Like, isn't that snake racism? You think about it?
Animal racism.
Animal racism. That's what we got now, man. That's what we are now. We've got human racism. Now we got animal racism. This is fucked up, man. I don't want to live here no more.
Could I just tell you what I was thinking about before?
Go ahead.
You know, the old potato radius or whatever it was called. Honestly, people started to see too far with the cameras and stuff. And so NASA decided to change the planet Pluto to a sub-planet, whatever you want to call it.
Dwarf.
And they called it a planetoid or something. So they declassed it as a planetoid, and it looked like a potato, so they called it the planetoid with the potato radius. And then another one was they couldn't get through the Van Allen belt, so they moved the moon into Earth's atmosphere. It's just NASA playing tricks on us, man.
Oh, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. But I found out with that orange star, I think it's Betelgeuse.
Oh, what? Oh, the orange star. I don't know about the orange star. I heard about it lately, but what do you think about the really bright star? There's been loads of chat about that.
I saw an orange star. I saw an orange star back in 2018. I saw it at night around 10 to 11 o'clock at night, from southern end of Washington, like looking down towards the southern end. And it was always, I'd say north behind me. Yeah, about the southern. So south. It was always up, and it's always close to the moon. So the moon would be there, and then there was an orange fucking star. Not only that, I've got it on tape somewhere. I've got it. I've got a picture.
Awesome.
I'm not just saying it. I've got the evidence. I'll have to dig it out, and I'll put it on a show. I'll bring it to Eric. We'll put it out there so you guys don't think I'm just making shit up. But I gotta find it. But I have it on my phone, one of my phones. I got it fucking filmed, that orange star. And they're saying that maybe it's Betelgeuse. It keeps changing. Nothing's consistent in this place. So I have fucking no idea.
Bob, somebody found your 13 again. The headline on the Weather Channel: coronavirus cases skyrocket 76,000 plus, affected more than 76,000 people are affected worldwide. There is your 13 again.
Yep.
I was gonna say, yeah, the 13s, everything has its 13. Donald Trump today with his Hillary Clinton had 33 emails. 33 emails. Now remember, guys, continue all the way down to his 13. He'll say 33, but he'll have a 20 in there or a 10. So 20 is 2-1, so it's 13 and 13. So complete it to its 13. So it's 13, not 33. Everyone can say 13.
We're gonna wind down a little bit, but I'm gonna read these couple paragraphs, and then we can wind down.
Yeah.
The coccyus is the traditional symbol of Hermes and features two snakes winding around an often winged staff. It is often mistakenly used as a symbol of medicine instead of the rod of Asclepius.
Okay, but that's the Mandela effect for me. Good. The Hermes, yeah.
Wow.
In my time, the medical symbol had two snakes. Correct to put that on there. You did a fantastic job. Not everyone has that memory. I could be the only one on the fucking planet left. And that means I'm misremembering, which is exactly what they're saying. The medical had two snakes. Always often mistaken for the medical one because that's how I remember it. So I remember it. It's obviously not that one. I guess they have a single snake now. It's the same thing with the Mandela effect is the Navy anchor. The United States Navy anchor also has a rope. The rope comes down as a snake. So now the Navy anchor is a Mandela effect, and it has a rope now that comes down as a snake, as before there was no rope. There was no rope. There was the hole, there was the anchor, and now it has it's the same description of what this person put at the bottom. With the Hermes staff.
Next one, the Pluto rules Scorpio and death and rebirth. If people consider it a powerful planet and understood its influence, they have too much power. Solution: reduce its significance.
That's kind of cool.
And then I swear the stars were not as colorful back in the day. So many flashing colors now. Oh, she also wrote snake equals feminine, staff equals masculine. The symbol means creation, no matter what the symbol is named.
Very good. I have something cool here, guys. I finally found it. I was looking for something. There's a big debate on nothingness. All of the greatest philosophers, including they're not great, they're all fucking idiots, including all the ones now that what's his that up the ass Tyson and then Dr. Bukaki, I think Dr. Bukaki and up the ass Tyson. They have this debate about nothingness. So up the ass Tyson and then Dr. Bukaki always talks about. This is my interpretation, Eric. Give me the full screen. I'm going to read this.
I'm crying.
Okay, I'm going to read this to you. So give me this. I'm going to read this to you guys. And this is my take on nothingness, philosophically speaking, that is. I found out that nothing is better than something. Because when I have something, it's worth nothing. But when something is worth something, it's actually nothing more than something. What do you guys think?
Oh, what happened? Hold on, sorry.
What do you think of that little philosophical saying? Oh, he kicked him out.
Did I? Well, we gotta end a couple minutes anyway. That's a deep one. The news is heavily coded. Oh, there's hello.
Oh my gosh, she's pretty. Hi.
Oh. Like I said, I hate to do this today. Today I have to leave at 1 because kids are out early today. But let me do a shout out. On Tuesday, the Witch Goddess is coming on, and I think Joey said he wants to jump on. So we're gonna try to get some simple questions ready for the Witch Box, and get ready. So, hello. She looks like she's about to cry. Oh, We can't even hear him. Your audio's off. But
you see everybody?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
You see the kitty cat?
Yeah. I don't like you.
Yeah. Can you say the Mandela effect?
The Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Is Earth round or flat?
Say the Earth is flat.
The Earth is flat.
That's awesome.
One more time. The Earth is flat.
The Earth is flat.
Say we never went to the moon.
We never went to the moon.
Aww.
Well, like I said, I have to end it, but Joy, I'll see you Tuesday. You're going to be jumping on with the Witch Goddess. We're going to have fun. And thank you, Michael Healy, for jumping on. That was cool. And Bob gave us some deep thoughts. And Bob, you doing a show this weekend?
Yeah, I might do one Saturday. Yeah, I might do one Saturday.
Might do Saturday? Okay. So, all right, everybody, I'm going to play our intro, and then we'll see everybody later.
Just one touch, and I'm lost inside your love.